Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. Beast! I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2025, the album Dad AF Rock On Gold Dust Woman. And another thing. Okay, let's get into this video today. I have some things to say, right? You know, like I made this video yesterday. So if you haven't watched my video that I made yesterday, which the beginning part was about Tati and Jeffree Star, please go watch it because the end, I talked a lot on there about, I'm like shaking making this video. I'm a little nervous to make this video. And that's the exact reason I am making this video. And you know, I said in my video yesterday, going forward, I am 100% me over here, transparent as I possibly can be. And so, you know, like that nervousness is why it's important for me to make this video today. And I'm gonna explain that in just a second. But if you didn't watch my video yesterday, please go watch it because at the end, I went in there and I said some things and I think people are misinterpreting what I said in there as throwing shade, and that was not my intention whatsoever. I don't really care, to be honest with you, how people interpreted it. I said what I said and I stand behind it 100%, and it's what I meant and it's how I felt. But at the end of the video, what I said in there was that, you know, to some degree I was talking about PR being sent to drama channels, and I was talking about me. I was talking about me in there. I wasn't talking about anybody else, and I feel like I need to address this at the beginning before I get into the fact of whether or not I am bothered or jealous or bitter or salty or a lot of things that people are speculating about me, which is, I don't feel is the case. I really thought about it today, and I thought, like, is this true? Is there some truth to this? And I don't really feel that way. I have felt that way a lot in the past. And I said that in my video yesterday. I was very honest about that. I said there have been many moments that I have been jealous and bothered and bitter on YouTube. You know, and I even when I put the video out, because I say if somebody tells you they're not bothered, they're bothered. So I am bothered, and we're going to talk about that today. But probably I'm not bothered for the reason that you think I am. But I do want to say this because, you know, at any point in my video yesterday, I wasn't thinking about the other drama channels. And I want to make this very, very clear. You know, if you watch me, you know that it's been me over here and all the other drama channels over there for the last year. And I'm completely fine with that. For the last year, I have really, really worked hard on me and taking a look at myself and my interactions with other people, other drama channels, other people in my real life, my personal life off of YouTube. I have really worked hard to take a look at who I was, who I am, and who I want to be going forward. I have tried to rectify a lot of those situations. One of my biggest haters on YouTube that, you know, from the past is now one of my dearest, dearest friends that I talk to on a daily basis. Several channels that I have had interactions with in the past, I have been able to make amends to, and I'm continuing to try to do that. I'm trying to rectify who I was in the past to try to be a better person in the future. For me, okay? Not for anybody else, but for me. But it does affect other people, and I don't want to have a negative effect on other people, so let me say this going forward. My video yesterday was about my journey alone. I wasn't talking about any other drama channels, and if you're somebody out there that had some kind of feeling about it or was affected about it, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if that's your guilt, okay? I don't know if that's because there was some truth in what I said to you, but I will tell you this, okay? Is that I had somebody that reached out to me yesterday, and this is why I'm making this video, and I actually scripted this last night, so I don't want anybody to think that this is any kind of response to things that people have said today or anything like that. This was based on one message that I received yesterday, okay, that was so poignant and so profound that I really felt like I needed to continue to address what I was saying yesterday, because when I got done with the video, like, I felt good. Like, I felt so good. Like, that video yesterday was probably my proudest video that I have made in a long time. And I'm not going to let anybody take that away from me, okay? I felt good. I, like, walked away from that video, and I felt really, really good. And I am going to talk about some of the influencers that I talk about at the end of this. I'm going to talk about Jeffree Star and my relationship with him, and I'm going to talk about James Charles, and I'm going to talk about Shane Dawson, because those are the three that have continued to come up in the last couple days. Now, I do want to say this, that I said that I was going to be addressing the lipsticks, and I am going to be addressing the lipsticks, and it probably will be on Black Friday. So this Friday will probably be the day that that video comes out. I'm putting it together and some things that I want to say over there. But, you know, I cannot speak to other people's journeys. If they need to make a video about their journey, they need to do that, okay? I can only speak to mine. But you know, a lot of people are saying, I'm jealous because of the palette. I'm jealous because I wasn't in the series, on and on and on. And that's what people are saying, that all of my video yesterday came from this bitter place in my heart. I'm actually the opposite of that. And actually, when it comes in regards to the palette and the series and all that kind of stuff, 6 months or a year ago, I probably would have been pretty bitter about it. I probably would have been pretty bothered by it, you know, in all honesty. There have been moments that I have been really bitter and jealous and envious and pissed off and bothered in the past, because I felt like I played my cards right and they got me nowhere, right? And that's what I was saying yesterday. I'm tired of playing that game. I don't want to play that game on YouTube. I want to come on YouTube and make my drama videos. Drama channels are here to hold these people accountable for you, for the viewer and the consumer, okay? And if I'm not doing that across the board, I can't speak to anybody else. If I'm not doing that 100% for me, or if I'm not doing that 100% for me, for you, then I'm not doing what I need to be doing on my videos, okay? Then I'm playing some game that's just about me getting some subscriber count and some views on my videos, and for me, that doesn't feel good in my heart, okay? I had somebody reach out to me yesterday and said, and they used this word, that they were petrified, okay, to make a certain video because of the response that they were going to get, which they did receive, okay, because it wasn't a popular opinion. Now, that is really, really scary when you think about that, okay? That in a commentary channel, an opinion-based channel, would be petrified to share their opinion, okay? What goes on in their head, their opinion, just like all of yours, because of the response that they're gonna get. Because here's the situation, okay? There's always a popular opinion that's going on with any situation. You know, with the Jaclyn Hill, you know, lip syncs, it's like drag her. You know, when it's the James Charles situation, it's like drag him. When it's like the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson thing, it's like they can do no wrong, you know? And so it's like there's always a popular opinion. That's not missed on me, okay, for what I do. And so when I'm going into making a video, I know if I'm gonna get the response that I wanna get off of that video, if I wanna get a good amount of views or people saying, yes, good job, Peter, right? Like, I have to say the popular opinion. Well, I haven't spent 30 years of my life, and call me salty, call me angry, call me bitter, call me jealous, call me whatever you want, but this is called passion. Okay? This is called passion about how I feel about something. I did not work 30 years of my life to get where I am at today to give a shit about sitting at the cool kids table. And when I say cool kids table, I am not talking about the drama channels, okay? I don't want any part of that. I am much happier over here doing my thing, and I think they are much happier doing their thing, okay? I went in a live stream not too long ago talking about something, and I even said in there, and I talked specifically about some of the drama channels, okay? And I said their names, and I said, I think that we all respect that we do our thing and we leave each other alone doing it, and I'm happy with that. I'm fine. I'm happy for my fellow drama channel successes. I look at me today. I don't look at myself compared to all these people, okay? I don't know if they do, and that's why they're so heated about things, but I can only speak to myself, all right? And this is about me. And when I say I didn't spend 30 years working on where I'm at today to care about sitting at the cool kids table, let me make clear what I mean by that, okay? I grew up not being liked. I grew up people making fun of me. I was never at the cool kids table when I was growing up, and it mattered to me. It really, really mattered to me. And to be really transparent, it still matters to me to some degree today, okay? Which is why yesterday my video was so liberating, because I think that we all want to be liked, okay? We all want people to like us and to applaud us, you know? It's like in the movie and the book Wonder, you know? That, you know, Augie says in there that everybody deserves a standing ovation once in their life. We all want that feeling of having a standing ovation once in our life. We all want to say the right thing, okay? We all want to wear the right clothes and listen to the right song, whether we want to admit it or not. Because when you do something, when you draw outside of the lines, it's not popular, okay? And what happens when I get on a video and I have an unpopular opinion, which I do very often, it's not handled very well. And that's what I mean, okay? When I'm talking about sitting at the cool kids table. What I mean by that is that to sit at the cool kids table, you have to wear the right clothes, you have to listen to the right music, you have to have the right friends, you have to go to the right games, you have to go to the right parties, right? To sit there. Which equals, as a drama channel, me, okay? Nobody else, me. I have to have the right opinion about something, or else my opinion isn't valid. And then I'm scared of what the response is gonna be. No, I'm not playing that game anymore. I'm just not. I'm not willing to do that for me or for you. You deserve better, okay? You deserve an honest, 100% opinion. And if I'm gonna talk about Jaclyn Hill, well, hell, I better be talking about Jeffree Star too, period, end of story. And if I'm gonna talk about Manny and Laura, then I better be talking about James Charles too. And if I'm gonna be talking about Nikki Tutorials, then I better be talking about Patrick Star too, across the board, okay? For me, this is for me, holding myself accountable on this channel, period. That's what it's about, okay? And you know, like the video was so freeing for me yesterday, and it was so liberating, because for the first time, I felt like I don't have to play this game anymore. I don't, right? And so to everybody out there that wants to say that this is about me not getting a palette or not being in a series or whatever, like I've gotten the palettes and I've been in the series in the past, right? And I've been in people's videos. And yes, that's very cool. It's a glowing moment. That's why I congratulated the people that were in it. I was happy for them, right? But I don't need that, and I don't want that. And so let me make this very, very clear. Don't send me your PR in the future, okay? Even if you're considering it, I thank you for the gesture. I think it's very, very nice. Don't send it to me. And I said this yesterday, I don't want it. Let's just make it very, very simple. Just don't, okay? Because I don't really care. It's not gonna change my opinion, okay? Somebody recently asked me to be part of something for them, and I said, sure, I would love to, right? But that person knows that that doesn't change me and my opinion about them going forward. Like if I have to say something, I'm gonna say something, okay? And that person's real enough to know that if I come on video and I have to say something, I will, right? But that's me, that's my journey. I can't speak to anybody else's. And I feel liberated saying that, okay? And I am gonna come on here and I am gonna have some very unpopular opinions. And that's okay. Because I'm gonna be coming on here and I'm gonna be speaking to you, to the audience, to the consumer that deserves better. And that's who I will be speaking to. Me, okay? And you know, if that makes somebody else feel like an ass or look like an ass or whatever, that's on them. Like, that has nothing to do with me. Then they need to get on video and they need to tell their truth, okay? But I'm being 100% honest when I say, when I sat down this video yesterday, this video had nothing to do with me talking about anybody else. I wasn't shading anybody else. I wasn't talking about anybody else. I was talking about me. And that's why it felt so liberating for me. Okay, I wasn't talking about anybody else. I haven't talked about really anybody else in the last year. Even when people have come for me time and time and time and time again, I still haven't talked about them. I've stayed in my lane and done my thing, as was suggested. So that's what I have done, and I think I've shown that in the last year. I think I've proven that by my actions, that I have stayed over here, right? So I'm not gonna come out in some video and subliminally shade a bunch of people. I'm just not going to, right? I'm just talking about me. But if my actions indirectly shade the truth, I'm sorry that that's what happened, then maybe take a look at that. Like, I don't know what else to tell you about that, right? But in the future, please don't send me your PR. And if you do send me your PR, I'm gonna send you a thank you note and I'm gonna return it to you. Because I don't want the PR, okay? I don't want it for whatever it stands for whatever it means to me, okay? And this is where it's really important for me to say this, okay? I don't know how any other person does it, all right? I've talked to friends of mine in the past that have no issue with this whatsoever, okay? With having friends as influencers and then being able to make videos about them. I can't do that. Peter Monn, okay? I have a hard time talking to somebody, getting DMs from them or text messages or phone calls, receiving their PR, and then getting on a video and saying things I need to say. I have a hard time doing that. And I have said that time and time again in my videos. This is nothing new, okay? I've said in my videos that I have had a hard time, you know, talking about people that I'm friendly with. It's a hard thing for any of us to do, okay? So in the future, I just don't want any part of that. I just don't want to be connected to that, okay? And in all honesty, whether people want to believe this or not, and I really, really don't care. And it was funny because the person that reached out to me that said that they were petrified to make a certain video said the same thing that I was feeling. I was thankful that I wasn't in the series, in all honesty, okay? I really, really was. Because, you know, like, that for me, like, that left me over here to do my thing and say what I needed to say. And that's fine. I will still watch Shane Dawson. I love Shane Dawson. I'm a super fan of Shane Dawson, okay? I think people don't understand that. That's where I want to get back to. I want to be the super fan that sits on video and watches this just like you as a super fan, okay? And me getting heated in this video a little bit today is called passion, because I'm really passionate about things in life, right? I'm really passionate about so many things in my life that I get talking like this. If you know me in my real life, I get talking like this in a car, sitting there, you know, like just getting excited about stuff. I did this last night on my vlog talking about a book that we're reading for my book club. So, you know, like that's the whole thing for me. I have no issues with Shane whatsoever. I love Shane. I will continue to watch him. I will continue to support him. But I will also say what I think in future videos that he puts out. And I will have my opinion, okay, about things that go on. I don't have any huge issues with Jeffree Star. Now, I'm going to address Jeffree Star. I'm going to address James Charles. You know, here's the thing with Jeffree Star. I don't have any issues with Jeffree Star, but Jeffree Star obviously has some issues with me, okay? Period, end of story. People think I'm bitter because I didn't get invited to the launch party. I knew I wasn't going to get invited to the launch party. I didn't never expect to get invited to the launch party. Jeffree Star and I haven't been on good terms for quite some time. Let's just call it out for what it is, okay? He blocked me on Twitter and Instagram. He went in, he didn't even follow me on Instagram. He had to go in and look for me on Instagram to block me, okay? Like a long time ago. It's been like 8 months or something like that. It was long before any launch party. It was long before I ever made any videos, whatever. In fact, I don't even really know what it was about, okay? It just was kind of like like I made some video and apparently it pissed him off. I don't know. Maybe it's because I said something glowing about Manny or Tati. I really don't know. I don't really care, okay? But since he blocked me and I have the date saved, if I ever had to come on here and prove it, I've said very glowing things about Jeffree Star, even though I knew he didn't like me, okay? But when I said glowing things about Jeffree Star, people said, you're so up his ass, you kiss his ass just like every other drama channel, okay? When I said things that were negative about him, holding him accountable, people said, you hate Jeffree Star, you've been gunning for him for months. So which is it, okay? Or is it that I'm just in the middle and I really have no emotional attachment to the man whatsoever, and he has no effect on my personal life whatsoever, that I'm just able to get on camera and say it how I see it. And that's really what it is. Whether you want to believe that or not, I don't really care. But I'm going to continue to go forward and say what I want to say. I have no idea why the man blocked me. I don't really care that he blocked me, you know. I can still get pictures that I need to get for thumbnails and things like that. So it's just not that difficult for me. But, you know, like, I think people think it's, a lot of these issues are about things that are bigger than they really are. I do want to talk about the James Charles situation, okay? Because, well, and I am going to talk about people saying, you know, in my video the other day, I'm going to talk about this on Friday, people saying, well, you know, you said that Jeffree Star, you know, like it was the decent thing to do to congratulate Tati, and Tati didn't congratulate, you know, Jeffree and Shane sent Tati. Yes, I'm aware of all of that, okay? And I said in my video yesterday, they're both in their 30s, okay? And they're doing subliminals, and that's how I feel about that. I really do feel about that. Both of them. Grow up. Like, seriously, why are we acting this way? You know? And then people were like, he really is living his best life and all this kind of stuff. No, he was blocking people while he was in Bora Bora. That was a fact, okay? People were sending me messages of that and all this kind of stuff. And I have no issue with the man. But I'm going to come on here and I'm going to report about him. And if you're a super fan of him, you're probably not going to like what I have to say, okay? Period. And if you're somebody that is critical of him, you're probably going to want to hear what I have to say. And if you're somebody that's in the middle wanting to look for the truth, I hope you'll listen to what I have to say about him and about anybody else that I would talk about on here. Because that's what I want to do going forward, right? Now, James Charles unfollowed me. I made a video about it. I called James Charles unfollowed me, whatever. You know, I went in pretty hard on James Charles for many, many videos. I think at the time, because I'm being transparent, what was going on is that it was really the popular thing to do to go hard on James Charles. And James, I owe you a public apology for that, okay? I think that it was the wave of what I was doing, and I think it was just really easy. People don't like James, people didn't like James at the time, and I think it was just really easy for me to get on video and say, and take things that were true, right, but amp them up a little bit. And that's what a lot of us do as drama channels. That's what I've done as a drama channel, but I see other people do it as well, right? And because at the end of the day, it is entertainment. Well, I don't know that I was necessarily as fair to him as I could have been, okay? And, you know, and the thing is that somebody pointed this out yesterday, and they were like, you came really hard for Jaclyn Hill, and she was still really kind to you. And I'm like, that says a lot about Jaclyn Hill. That doesn't really say a lot about anybody else, but that says a lot about Jaclyn Hill, that she can kind of take it in waves. She can take criticism, she can listen to it, and that she still doesn't have an issue. Sure, she comes for the drama channels from time to time, but I think she gets it, you know, and I think there's a lot of people out there that get it. I don't want to have personal relationships with these people. I don't. I'm not shading anybody else that does. Let them have it, okay? I don't want personal relationships with any of these people because it skews the way that I look at things, and I am not able to get on video and give 100% honest response, okay? And there is this game that goes around because in the background, a year and a half ago, when all of this stuff started happening, and we only had a third the amount of the drama channels that we have out now and all this kind of stuff, right? It was very, very obvious that certain beauty influencers were trying to befriend certain people, including myself. And when it was happening to me, trust me, it was not missed on me at all, okay? What was going on? That they were trying to befriend me because if they were my friend, it would be harder for me to say things on video. I'm not stupid. I knew that was going on, okay? For me. So I'm just saying, going forward, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be silenced anymore. I want to be able to say that. And nobody's silencing me but myself. My fear of getting on video and having an opinion about something because it might not be a popular opinion or some people might not like it. Okay, that fear has kept me from getting on video and really saying what I needed to say at times. And that's ridiculous. I shouldn't feel that way. No person should ever feel petrified. That makes me sad. That breaks my heart, okay? That somebody that has worked hard on their channel said to me that they feel petrified to put out a video about an opinion that they have about something. I mean, are you kidding me? Like, where have we gotten to with all of this? It's ridiculous. So am I bothered? Yeah, I'm bothered. I'm bothered by the fact that Peter Monn has allowed himself to care so much about what everybody else says about him and if people like him or not, or if he has the popular opinion or does the right thing or says the right thing. And that has skewed who I am as a person, you know? And I think about that because, you know, my mom passed, 11 years ago. And I've been sober coming up on 25 years of, this December 17th, if I make it there, I will have been sober 25 years. Okay? And this is my 30th high school reunion coming up. And I think about who I was back in those days, right? And I think about the things that my mother taught me and this music that she played for me and that she loved Janis Joplin. And Janis Joplin said, never compromise yourself. You're all you've got. And yet I find myself at 47 years old, okay, making a video to appease people because I want to sit at the cool kids table and have people like me. No, that ain't it. No. I didn't work as hard as I have in my life and has gotten as far as I have to sit here today and compromise who I am for a view or a subscriber. I love you guys. I make my videos for you. That's why I have 5 channels for people that want to watch 5 different things, okay? That's why I make review videos and all that kind of stuff. So when I sit down and I make my videos going forward, they will be for you. And all of this that I have said in this video today is only about me and my journey. It is not about anybody else. I cannot speak to their journey. I do not know their journey. I don't know anything about their life. I don't know anything about why they make their videos or do what they do or don't make videos or whatever they do. This is just about me. I really, really appreciate you guys watching the video yesterday and those of you that watched it today. If you feel that I'm bitter and I'm jealous and I'm envious and I'm whatever at the end of this video, that's okay. That's totally fine. I'm cool with you feeling that way, okay? You have your right to your opinion, and I have my right to mine, and I will be having it in the future. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.